you've probably been playing the banjo probably since you were like too young.
No, I started when I was 19.
Wow.
Yeah, I've been 2001, so it was in the 2000. No, when I was young, I was playing guitar when I was in like middle school, high school. I was kind of in our high school country rock band, and then but yeah, I was still playing Nintendo early on, too, playing the Mario Brothers, and didn't get into banjo until college, actually. So, I went to South Plains College. It was a music school in Levelland, Texas, and they had a bluegrass program. So
that's awesome.
That's how that started. But
got anything for us over there, Lily Bear?
Well, he actually just answered a question that I was going to tell you. Joe McMillan asked you if you started with guitar before the banjo.
Oh.
So you just
perfect.
That.
All right.
Didn't even know it was that. And our buddy Tim, he says Chain Station rocks. I've got a patch on some overalls.
Oh, nice. Gotta love the patch. Thanks, Tim.
Yeah, you guys have a lot of fans. I can't tell you how many people have just come from a Chain Station show, and they're talking about how awesome Chain Station was, especially recently. I think we were at Paul's house, and someone was raving about Chain Station.
At the rail.
Yeah.
At the rail.
Oh, yeah.
And thank y'all so much for sharing this video, for going to Chain Station's page. We got some homework, y'all, okay? I want you to like Chain Station's page, all right? If you're a banjo player out there and and you're learning how to play banjo, I've already watched some of the videos, and I know what's a good video and what isn't, because I watch all the... it's crazy. I'm a guitar player, and I watch these banjo instructional videos. Sure.
You did just get another request.
Oh, did we? What is the
request?
request?
You're up for the challenge, Chris.
Oh, Which one?
How about some Bella Fleck?
Oh, wow.
Ooh,
Oh, that's...
I could probably try one of those. I'll give it a whirl. Could we do Whitewater? You know Whitewater.
Sure.
All right, I'll give it a shot here.
I'm probably the one that probably can't keep up.
All right, I'm gonna give it a shot because I'd hate to let somebody down, but let's see if I can do this. This isn't one that I practice every day or anything, so we'll give it my best shot. But this is one of Bela's kind of his, I'd call it one of his jam standards. This is one that's the least of a jam buster that you can play in the Bela Fleck repertoire, called Whitewater. And it's, I just think it is a really great tune.
I won't be able to play any of those Tony Rice leads to it, but I'll try to hold it down.
Yeah, I'll just kind of see if I can. All right. Here's Whitewater to the best of my ability. Let me get in tune just a bit better.
Requesting Bela Fleck. How
That was
dare
Brian
you?
Blazer.
Oh, Brian. Okay, all right. Brian plays bass, right? He's a bass player. I think he's a bass player, right? I think he's a bass player.
Yeah.
Cool. Reckless Folk. I think that's the name of his band. What's that, Lily?
Oh, I think that might be somebody else, but I'm not quite sure.
Oh,
Brian, just comment in the feed there. Let us know what band you play in.
Yeah, I think it's Reckless
And what
Folk.
instrument.
I might be wrong.
Okay, here we go.
All right, I'll try it.
1, 2, 3. that's even if it's the easy Bela Fleck song, it's not easy. So
right, that's a tough one, man. I used to do that with my band, the Barn Rats, with my buddy Jody Hughes. That's one of those ones you got to lean forward on your front toe, you know.
Yeah.
That's a good one though. That's a good one. That sounded great. And wow, we just played a Bela Fleck tune. That's something right there. Please don't.
A lot of fun, guys.
Yeah. Nothing harder than that, please.
Well, we got an answer to our question. Brian plays with Corporate Zombies bluegrass guitar.
Oh, for some reason I thought it was Reckless Folk. I know my buddy Glenn plays in Reckless Folk, and I really like Glenn singing. Glenn Unrath, a really great band, the Reckless Folk, and I like that name. Sounds like a bunch of people about to.
It is a good name.
You know what I'm saying? Well, thanks so much for commenting, letting us know where you're at, where you're watching from, how you're doing. We love to hear how you're doing. And again, yes, this podcast is dedicated to Sonny Osborne and our buddy Josh's mom, Connie, and everybody out there listening. We appreciate you guys tuning in. This is Chris Elliott here. He's a great banjo player. I've not known you very long. I think I met you like a year ago, and I knew right away that you and I could just play, for hours and hours, and that's great. So yeah, we did get a request for Shady Grove.
Oh yeah,
right. And everybody likes how everything sounds. The microphone sounded good. I know last week one thing I learned about the iRig 2, the Duo, is 2 of these ear trumpets doesn't work. You got to use an ear trumpet. So far, like what we figured is it's an ear trumpet and a regular microphone. It just won't take the 2 Phantom Power mics. Anyway, if anybody out there was wondering, yes, and I'm starting to ramble at this point. So we're gonna go into D minor. We're not gonna play the Virginia Shady Grove. We're gonna play the hippie Jerry Garcia version of it. And Lily Bear is gonna show you guys one more time how, if you've enjoyed yourself, please consider sending us a tip. We'll be splitting a tip here, and this is how I pay the musicians to drive all the way over here and do these broadcasts with you guys. And again, if you're on the Front Range and you play music and you'd like to come in and sit with me and play along with me and sing and talk about your band, that's what we're doing on Sundays. I'm trying to do another podcast during the week at some point too. I'm just trying to come up with an idea, something, a hook for it. It's got to be interesting. And this is the second episode of Sometimes a Great Podcast. Sometimes it's going to suck. I think more often it's going to be when I'm doing it by myself, because I enjoy playing with other people. I'm not really a solo guy. So like I said, if you're watching and you're on the Front Range, you want to come sit in this chair, talk about your band, and hang out with me, don't be a stranger. Reach out. That's what this is all about. We all might be in different bands, but we can all get along with each other and be really close and play, gigs with each other and hang out and do these live streams together and talk about each other's bands. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's something.
Lift each other up. That's
what
the music community is all about.
That's right,
We all
Lily.
want to listen to great music, and we all want to be everywhere, but we can't. So there's all kinds of bands out there, and if we support each other, the music community only grows. So that's what we're all about over here.
Yeah, and really thankful for Paul over here in the live studio audience. If it wasn't for Paul, there's a lot of stuff that we wouldn't be getting into, a lot of people we wouldn't have met, and of course, Paul deserves a medal for putting up with all my crazy bullshit. But anyway, Corey too. Yep, Corey too. And we got Amy Bear here. So we got 3 people in our live studio audience tonight. And we're keeping it small, like to our little pod, but this is fun to hang out with we hung out with these folks all Friday, and it just wasn't enough, But anyway, yeah. I guess we're gonna do Shady Grove. Now that I've talked. Shady Grove, my little love, Shady Grove. darling, Shady Grove, my little love, I'm bound for Harlan. Well, I wish I had a banjo string made of golden twine. I'd tie that pretty girl to my side, down the road I'd ride. Oh, Shady Grove, my little love, Shady Grove, my darling, Shady Grove, my little love, I'm bound for Harlan. I've come home from Mary. Shady Grove, my little love, Shady Grove, my darling, Shady Grove, my little love, I'm bound for Harlan. Summertime, apples in the fall. I can't have the girl that I love, don't want none at all. Shady Grove, my little love, Shady Grove, my darling, Shady Grove, my little love, I'm bound for Harlan. Oh, some come home from fiddle and dance, some come home to Terry. I've come home from Mary. Shady Grove, my little love, Shady Grove, my darling, Shady Grove, my little love, I'm bound for Harlan. Oh, Shady Grove, my little love, Shady Grove, my darling, Shady Grove, my little love, I'm bound for Harlan. I know they played that on the Andy Griffith Show too, so any song that the Dillards did on the Andy Griffith Show was bona fide awesome. That's just an old, I dated a bass player like probably 25 years ago, close to 30 years ago, that was from Virginia. And she played that a whole different way in D major, and it was like, kind of like the Carter family, version. And that's beautiful in its own right. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're both really cool versions. I
do like that.
It's like when I'm singing, it's always trying to figure out which version of the words. Everybody does a little bit different version of the words sometimes. So that's.
Speaking of the Carter family, when we played that Last Train from Poor Valley, that talks about Poor Valley, Virginia, where the Carters are from. And that's a fun part of that song too, because it's kind of like the roots of country music. That area. Another guy I really like a lot that I used to go see a whole bunch is Doc Watson, and one of the songs I really like a lot is Walk On Boy. You feel like you could do that one with me?
Sure, let's do it. What
cool.
key?
Let's do it in the key of A minor.
Okay.
I feel like every time I saw Doc in concert, I saw him play this song, and I really loved his storytelling. And he was such a sweet guy. Like, even when you met him at his merch table, he was really, genuine. And
I'm glad I met him one time. I'm glad Spring Creek got to meet him at Merle Fest. So that was. I was real happy about that.
I remember you telling me a story about that.
Oh yeah,
that is great.
It was a funny story. I can't go into that right now.
Gotcha. So yeah, this is an old John Henry tune right here, and tells a story, which Doc would tell stories in between songs, and his songs seem to tell stories themselves. Talking to my pappy, let's call him John Henry Brown. Walk on the board. walk on down that road. Well, there ain't nobody in this whole wide world to help me bear that Well, I left my mammy and pappy just about the age of 10. Went down to the river and I got a job bringing water to the hard-working men. Walk on down that road. There ain't nobody in this whole wide world to help you bear. My old pappy told me, said, son, just one thing to do. Go out and find you a good loving woman. She'll be kind to you. Walk on down that road. There ain't nobody in this whole wide world to help you bear. Well, if anyone should ever ask you, well, who is that fellow Brown? You can tell him I'm the cat who left his hammer smoking and I beat that steam shovel down. Walk on down that road. There ain't nobody in this whole wide world to help you bear. Nice. That's an old traditional song. I don't even know, if there's anybody that has credits to that song. It's so old, to be honest.
Which is amazing.
Yeah,
that's the thing.
Yeah, so we're gonna play an old Flat and Scruggs tune that I love playing with Chris here. We're gonna go in the key of F. We're gonna do. Actually, you know what? Let's do an E. Let's do this in E. We're gonna do it the Scruggs way. We're not gonna do it the Tony Rice way. And this one dedicated to my buddy Josh Cunningham out there. Love you, brother.
Love you, Josh. Another buddy from Georgia was commenting, Mr. Gary Henninger. He's saying, hey, 420 here. Loves the Braves hat.
420 here? It's got to be like 8 o'clock over there.
Well, we know
oh, it's always 420. Yeah, okay, I get it. All right, well, okay. Well, what did I say we were going to do? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right. You want to kick it?
Oh, which one?
Some Old Day.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's see. 1, 2.
I've been working out in the rain, tied to this dirty old ball and chain. Oh dear mother, I'll come home some old day. mother, I'll come home some old day. Some sweet day they'll turn me loose, this dirty old calaboose. Oh dear mother, I'll come home some old day. Oh my mother, I've hurt you so, I've been cruel to you, I know. Oh dear mother, I'll come home some old day. And my brother and sister and dad, best friends I've ever had. Oh dear mother, I'll come home some old day. Some old day, you wait for me and pray. Oh dear mother, I'll come home some old day. Some sweet day they'll turn me loose on this dirty old calaboose. Oh dear mother, I'll come home some old day. Some old day, you wait for me and pray. Oh dear mother, I'll come home some old day. Some sweet day they'll turn me loose on this dirty old calaboose. Oh dear mother, I'll come home some old day. Oh dear mother, I'll come home some old day. All right. Yeah, that's an old Flattened Scruggs number. So we've covered a lot of the bluegrass bases here, and we even touched on some blues, some country blues with Doc. We played some jazz. We appreciate all your tips. I think we're going to play one more tune for you guys. I don't even know what time it is, but I know it's getting to be, it's 4:20. That's right.
About 6:15.
Oh, is it 6:15? Oh, okay, cool.
If you guys are feeling like it, somebody wished you a happy Halloween and wondering if you wanted to do a spooky number.
A spooky number. Huh. Ooh, a long black veil. That's a really delicate one. I think that we could actually pull that one off. It's just so much like, I think we could do it. Let's try to do something a little bit faster here, and then maybe we'll end it with that one.
What about Big Spiked Hammer? That's scary.
Ooh, yeah, Big Spike Hammer. Yeah, we got Big Spike Hammer for you guys. This was a really popular number about 20 years ago. Every jam started and ended with this song. Thank you all so much for sending us a tip tonight. And for checking out Chain Station and giving them a like. Okay, all my people, like, I know a lot of you guys have already heard of Chain Station, so this is a treat for you guys to have Chris.
Glad to be here.
And I've had so much fun, Chris. Thank you so much for being a part of this.
Thanks for having me on. It was a pleasure.
So good seeing you. All right, so we just I guess we agreed on Big Spike Hammer. Okay. Let me make sure my shit's straight.
Oh, this is another Osborne Brothers hit
that's
too.
right.
So good.
And Chuck will be back next Sunday.
That's
5
right.
p.m. Mountain Time.
And,
who knows who our special guest will be next week?
Yeah, that's right. We have no idea. We only knew about this for like a day and a half. And I was excited about it. All right.
All right. 1, 2, 3.
Big spike hammer, oh, it's busting my side. I've done like I do to keep my woman, oh, she's never satisfied. Hey, hey, Della Mae, why do you treat me this way? Hey, hey, up Della Mae. Someday I'm the best hammer swinger in this whole section game. Big Bill Johnson is my name. This hammer that I swing, oh, that woman that I love, man, one's gonna be the death of me. Hey, hey, Della Mae, why do you treat me this way? Hey, hey, up Della Mae, I'll get even someday. Well, I've been lots of places, there's places I ain't gone, man, some of those places I'd like to go and see. This hammer that I swing, oh, that woman that I love, man, one's gonna be the death of me. Hey, hey, Della Mae, why do you treat me this way? Hey, hey, up Della Mae, I'll get even someday. Big spike hammer. I love that one.
Yeah.
I really like the way Third Time Out does that.
Oh
one.
man,
Woo, that shit is-
it's so good.
Son.
I gotta listen to that one again.
Y'all, if anybody watching this doesn't know who Russell Moore is, Third Time Out, y'all need to check out Third Time Out. That's stuff that I'm into. Everything that he said, Don Reno, Alan Mundy, Bill Keith, those are all great too. If you're getting into banjo, I know I was at one of Paul's Rail on the River, or what was it, Wake and Bakes, and he's got a banjo player there that takes lessons from you. I was like, well, you're on the right track. I forget his name. What's his name, Paul? Banjo, the student of Chris's.
Young guy.
There's so many. Wait, Sean?
I don't know.
He's dark hair.
He might be watching this. But anyway, if you're watching, Yeah, you got a great banjo teacher. And are you available for in-person lessons?
Oh, yes, that's also a good thing to talk about. Yes, so I do multiple things. So I do, if you're in the Boulder or Denver area, I give lessons through Wood Songs in Boulder and the Picking Parlor in Old Town Arvada. Those are both great music stores. I've been working with them for almost a decade now. And the Pickin' Parlor is also great. They have a great luthier at both places have great luthiers and
great guitar selection.
And their instrument selections are phenomenal at both stores. So you can inquire there for instruments and lessons. But I also teach through FaceTime, Skype, Zoom. Or in person. So, and then you can check out the elliotsbanjoschool.com, and there's a link to that also on the in the comment section. So
yeah, you could take virtual lessons from Chris, even if you're like in like some science station locked up for the next 7 months on Antarctica or something like that. Boom, there you go.
Convenience.
You have a connection to the internet. You can learn how to play the banjo.
Exactly. Yep.
It's so easy.
Oh yeah, I mean, you got to have good. The thing about playing, music well is you got to do it right. There's a process. You can't just there's a lot of some people can, but I mean, for me, I think you got to really connect the dots, and it's the right way to do it is to get a good instructor. So anyway, we played a lot of diverse songs, and Chris is a very diverse player. He's very in the moment. You can kind of learn a song while you're playing it. You know what I'm saying? And that's a lot of fun. All right. Well, we've kind of like run out of tunes to play. I feel like we've played everything on this. I'm going to play one last song dedicated to my grandfather. All right. We're going to do this in the key of... let's do this in D. All right. Now, this is another... for the Braves, because I know Norman Blake is a Braves fan. That's how I'm going to loosely connect. For all my friends back home in Georgia, I love you guys. I know JR back at WRFG we moved to Boulder or Longmont, and our local radio station is still WRFG hardcore, right? Like, the funny thing is they played our broadcast, our KGNU broadcast, like 4 times. Like in Atlanta. 2020. So we really appreciate you, JR, keeping our memory alive back home. And we're definitely going to get the band back there in Atlanta to play some shows. I can't wait to reconnect with all my friends back home. And so one last tune for you guys. And this is my middle name, Sullivan. My name is Charles Sullivan Sitero, for all you hackers out there. And I like this song a lot just because it's got my name in it. It's kind of a selfish reason. Well, about 2 miles from the battle yard, the river's flowing down. Not too south from the town to go, Sullivan shack was found up on the higher ground. Well, you can find him every day, speaking his worried mind, with his old sack across his back and his long hair down behind, speaking his worried mind. It's a long way to the Delta from the North Georgia hills, tote sack full of ginseng, ain't no travel hills. I'm too old to ride the rail, guess I'll never make it to my home. I might have what I'm missing the Delta. Gets so cold, the damn sure makes me ill. Can't dig no roots from the mountain side, cause the ground gets frozen still. gotta stay at the foot of the hill. But next summer things turn right and the companies will pay high. I'll make enough money to pay my bills and not goodbye, as we say it with a sigh. It's a long way to the Delta from the North Georgia hills. Tote sack full of ginseng won't pay no travel bills. I'm too old to ride the rail if I'm alone. Guess I'll never make it to my home. My mother would have missed the Delta. Thank y'all so much. And thanks, Norman Blake, for that last one. We appreciate you guys for tuning in, sharing this video, liking this video, our live studio audience for being here and giving us positive, kind energy, and Lily Bear for being our Robin Quivers. And
I'm not as funny as her, though.
Well, I mean, no, you're kind of doing the same thing over there. I like it. I'm digging it. Thank you so much. You know, we appreciate Lily's behind the camera, production work, and we appreciate Chris for coming out here short notice. And we hope to have Chris back. And thank y'all so much for tipping us. That's how we make money, by playing music. Believe it or not, we're professional musicians. We're out here doing this for a living. And we love you guys, and we'll see you next Sunday at 5 o'clock for our next, or sometimes a great podcast. I think this was a great podcast, Chris.
It was. I had a lot of fun. That was good.
I think a lot of other people thought so, too.
Yeah. So this was our official, awesome podcast, because the last one was, but this one was great. Yeah, I think with a guest, it keeps me from rambling too long. But yeah, please check out Chain Station. I love that band. They've got a lot of really great original tunes. They've got a couple albums out, right?
Yep. And the most recent one, we have a live album out that we released last year, and our other newest one, Backroads, is the other one that we've been promoting a lot too. So.
Awesome. And y'all are also at chainstation.com too, right?
Chainstationmountainmusic.com.
Cool. Yeah. And I'm looking forward to seeing you guys at Cervantes if you're going to be, I don't know, I know there's a trio.
Yeah, it's a different configuration.
And also Kyle Tuttle Band's going to be there. And who else Lily's going to be for that show?
There was
Reckless
one.
Folk.
Oh,
Reckless
that's right.
Folk.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
My buddy Glenn's going to be singing. Glenn is a great singer, so that's going to be a great show. Lily Bear's going to be taking pictures. Y'all check out Lily Sitero Photography on the Facebook. Lily takes pictures of events. So if you're a band out there and you're looking for some good press shots, Lily Bear is out there. She's got some great pictures. So please like her page and check out what she's doing. She's got some really good pictures of Sierra Farrell lately, and some good pictures of Yonder Mountain, and so anyway, we love you guys, and we'll see you guys next Sunday at 5 o'clock. Peace out.